Hiya, darlings! This is Hololive English-Advent-'s Devilish Diva, the one and only Nerissa Ravencroft. My peanuts! Ah! Hello, Mina-sama. How's it going today? It's been a while, but today I really wanted to take the opportunity to talk about something pretty awesome I made recently that you are all very aware of at this point. I wanted to talk about BIRDBRAIN. Ah! Oh, fuck! You know? But first, I would be remiss not to say, thank you guys so much for 1 million views on my recent original song, Oyome Holic! I'm so happy! Let me add something in real quick. You're gonna have to give me a second. I'm gonna have to loop it. Okay, there we go. Now I just need to... One sec. I've gotta, where's the chroma key? Yes, okay, there. We'll just have her going. She's just gonna hang out. That's me, by the way. I say she, but that's just me. It's cute. Well, I know I've already talked about it a bit in my other streams now that I've been doing, but I figured I wanted to just do a stream where I just talked about it in general, and instead of like talking about it randomly, I just thought, you know, doing a stream where I just talk about it solely would maybe be kind of fun, because everyone seems to really like BIRDBRAIN. Which is fantastic. I'm so happy. You have no idea. I'm so happy and pleased. So, I'll start at the beginning. When I first heard BIRDBRAIN, it was a sunny day. It was a little chilly. A little bit chilly, but not too chilly, just a little bit. And it immediately resonated with me. At first, when I wasn't listening to it super close, because I was just like, oh, what's this new Vocaloid song? It's by Jamie Page. I like Jamie Page's songs, like Raw for Cloud's really good. Okay, let me go ahead and listen to this one. Because it's probably going to be good too, and like, wow, it's got, you know, it's doing pretty well. Also, I know I said it was chilly, but actually it was hot. It was really hot outside. I don't know why I said it was chilly. I think the season was starting to get close to changing, but not quite yet. Don't trust my memory when it comes to time of year. I have no internal clock. But so I really wanted to listen to this song. It had just come out not that long ago, and I was like, okay, listening. Whoa, I'm caught off guard. I was super like, I wasn't expecting this. So I was like, okay, wait, hold on. I gotta back up. Just a little bit. And like actually listen to this, because I casually listened to it as a test listen to see if I like the song. Obviously I know I was going to, but then the lyrics caught my eye a bit, because you know me, I am a lyricist myself. I really love lyrical storytelling. And I really appreciated that it was incredibly, it had a lot to say. Lyrically speaking, it had very much to say. Is BIRDBRAIN your favorite song? I don't ever have a favorite song, because I like music a lot, and I have a lot of songs that I really love, but it definitely, like, I will say, I listened to it non-stop, where it was the only song I listened to for legitimately 2 weeks straight. And I'm not joking about that. I did not listen to any other music. Every time I was out, I had it in my earbuds and I was listening to BIRDBRAIN. It's just a really good song. And the start is very good. I was going to say interesting, but it's not just it's very good. But the reason I wanted to say interesting is because it starts with "so fuck," which if you're a singer, we've all had false starts where we try to start singing, but then we realize it's at the wrong point. So immediately, it opened with something that was incredibly relatable to me, that I'm like, I have been through this. I've been through this so many times. I've been singing and I just start and I'm like, oh! I usually don't swear with, I mean, I swear a lot, but like when that happens, I get kind of awkward. So, but there's something about it is immediately so attention grabbing. They're like, okay, wait, I gotta lock in. I gotta lock into the rest of this song. And a lot of people, like, I think when they think of BIRDBRAIN, they mainly probably think of like the really funny moments, like the false starts, like the oh god, oh my peanuts, oh, because you know they're really funny. Mark Speed, thank you very much for the 50 gifted memberships to the community. Nice gifts. So, say the word. I've already said the word. I've given you the isolated audio with a little bit of reverb. You don't need me to say it again. I've said it once, and once was enough. Anyway, but after you get past that, I really, like, it made me immediately be like, okay, wait. Jamie Page, your lyrics are so good. As someone who is still, like, learning how to write my own original song lyrics, because I'm really, really good at doing translation work, right? But when it comes to having to write lyrics myself, so to say, like, original, I'm not very confident, and I'm still, like, learning how to be better at it, because one of my issues is I'm a first draft kind of girly. Even when I'm doing translated lyrics, I will just write them until I'm satisfied and then move on. And if I can't get something that I'm satisfied with, then I give up. Call me a quitter. But I don't really like to come back too much and edit the same parts. Sometimes I do a little bit, but generally, if I don't come up with it at first, then it's not going to happen. And for lyric writing, I feel like that's just not a good way to do it, because if you already have a draft of the lyrics, then it's much easier actually to edit them from there once you already have the ideas there to then write the actual lyrics to. But I struggle not falling into that habit of just being like, no, I need to just do it from thin air, and then it's after I've already come up and made it fit the top line melody and done the rhyme, how can I possibly edit it, you know? Anyway, my point is, I really, really, really admire Jamie Page's lyrical writing, because chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. It's so fun. It's so fun. The rhymes are good. There's alliteration in there. Like in the last line, not the very last line. Bilious baby break, babble banner beak. I love that one. I love that one so much. It's just fun. And yeah, the dance is so cute. So the whole thing's memorable. And I love the outfit. So I know that theoretically I could have had myself in any outfit for this song. But I really wanted to wear the BIRDBRAIN outfit, because the whole point of it is it's made to look like a bird's outfit. You know, you have the stockings look like little bird legs, and then the Crocs, they're silly, but like they still continue the appearance, and then the shirt is just the color of the chicken. And then for Teto, she was supposed to be a chicken specifically, so she had the white shirt, the yellow pants, and leggings and Crocs, and then her hair is red, which gives the feeling of, you know, a top of a rooster. So she very much, the outfit completely felt like a bird. And you know, I'm something of a bird myself. I am half raven, as you guys know, because my mom is a raven. So, yeah. I was like, well, this is simple. I can just if I just color swap this awesome outfit, then I just look like a raven. So, Fong Bang did a super good job with all the art, as you all have seen. I think it was a while ago where I made a post and I was like, can anyone do animation? Please? And they had responded, and obviously they're such a big fan artist in the community. So I really, really, really wanted to work with Fong Bang. As soon as they were like, hey, I can. I was like, well, your style's perfect. Your style's perfect for this. So get on. And they were just so awesome to work with. So incredible. They work so fast as well. And again, the art, I mean, look at it. It speaks for itself. Because I only actually wanted really the animation and was maybe expecting like some stills. I wasn't expecting them to pretty much replicate every single animation from the video. And I think I even said specifically for the bridge, I was like, you don't need to create anything for that. We'll just do something with the lyrics in the video. So don't worry. I don't want you to like stress yourself out, because the dance animation in its own, those take a long time. Those take a really long time. But even though I didn't ask for it, Fong Bang just went and made pretty, again, like I think basically every single shot from the video that's like the little close-ups of the face, they did all the animation. And I was just like, oh my god, this is awesome. Thank you. This is so helpful. So I really, just working with them, absolute pleasure. And they're great too, sending drafts like of the outfit to make sure that the coloring was just the way that I wanted it to be. So I was really pleased. So if you don't already, be sure to go follow them. They did, again, an amazing job. The cover was already great, but like being able to have them and their art style represented, it's great. It's great. Then, after art was started was when I realized I needed to record the vocals. So first off, we contacted and we're like, hey, is it okay if we use the official instrumental? And they're like, yeah. So I was like, okay, awesome. Because originally I was convinced I was going to make this cover really fast. I was like, it'll be, yeah, after we get the animations, it'll be easy. So I ran into the issue of, I went in and I recorded. And during the whole recording day, I remember I kept apologizing to my Mani-chan, as well as the audio engineer, because I went in, I was in Japan at the time, so I went into the actual studio to record, because I was like, it'll be quicker, it'll be so quick. And I realized this song is really high. I know you guys want to hear about that line, and don't worry, I'll talk about it, but for now, I'm going to talk about the recording process of the song vocals. I think I say this all the time and no one believes me. It's just like when I say I'm an introvert. I'm an extreme introvert, which is one of the reasons this song really also resonates with me. But I have like really bad social anxiety. Like I'm not quite Comey level, but like I'm on that sort of I'm in that sort of wheelhouse, you know. So where was I going with that? Why was I sharing that? I don't know. Anyway, I get really socially anxious when I'm recording with other people too, and I feel really bad because I'm like, they have to hear me. But I debated when I started recording. I was like, we're using the official instrumental, but maybe I needed to put this down several steps. Mayhaps. Because, okay, wait, yes, what I was trying to say, I can't belt very well. And I've told the company this, and every time I tell everyone this, they don't believe me. They're like, no, you have such a good belting, you're so good at belting. And I'm like, no, I'm actually not. It's just because everyone makes me do it, and I cannot bear to sound bad, but I'm not good at it. And this is just me, like, talking from a, what is the word? A technique standpoint. You can still think, well, I like how your belting sounds, and that's fine. but the issue is it hurts a lot of the time when I'm belting, or it can feel like pretty uncomfortable because I just don't have the placement. I'm still working on it, but I just don't have the placement. Give an example. So when you're singing, you have different registers. You have your chest voice, which is this, and when you get high in your chest voice, like la 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 la, that's considered belting, right? But then you have your head voice, or for men it's called the falsetto, which is la 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 la. So you hear la la. If I start in my chest, la la, but then I flip over, la 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 la. You hear the difference? So one of those is your chest voice, which is where your belting sits. And then the other is your head voice, where your head voice sits. And you can do a mix, and I've been trying to improve my mix. And it's been helping. Sometimes I'll do my mix and people will be like, wow, that belt was so amazing. I'm like, oh, yay. I'm learning to use my mix voice, and people actually think it sounds good. Was your voice sore? I'd say not too bad, because I like, you know, since it's a studio version, you can just like kind of take a moment. You can take a moment, take a break, and go back and listen to it and be like, no, I wasn't satisfied, let me do it again. But I realized very quickly, I could probably spend all day on this song and it wouldn't sound the way that I wanted it to. It didn't sound quite the way that I wanted it to. And obviously, because it's so high and difficult to sing, there's only so much... Oh, okay, wait. Another thing to explain. I'm a very particular person when it comes to the way that I record. I prefer to sing a very specific way, which is even if I'm recording a cover, there's some people who'll break it down, and by the way, there's no shame with however anyone wants to do it, because like it's all personal preference. But whenever I'm recording a cover, I'm like, I need to record it as consistently in one take as possible. If I can't do like from for example, when I say one take, I mean the not going with the first take, but for example, instead of going line by line, I'll do the whole verse and pre-chorus, and then I'll do the chorus, and then I'll do the second verse and pre-chorus together, and then I'll do the chorus. So I don't like to actually stop and then like take breaks, or sorry, like take like a line by line. So line by line, for example, would be, so unsure before it's even heard. And then that's one take. And then do a completely no take. Never confident in a single word. This bird, expert in the absurd. And that would be one take. But how I record is I just go, so unsure before it's even heard. Never confident in a single word. This bird, expert in the absurd. Number one in life that has been deferred. And apologies, I just woke up, so my voice, as you can tell, does not sound. That's why I'm still in my pajamas. It's the morning. But so I'd go all the way through to the, in this case, I had to go all the way to the k. So I had to start all the way from so unsure before it's even heard to I wish that I could k. And that was that. And it's a lot, but I did my best. And oh my goodness, even just that made me realize, I was like, oh no, I'm scared to get to the chorus. And then when I got to the chorus, I was like, oh God. Oh no, because the chorus it's kind of a longer chorus. In terms of lyrically, it's got a lot to say, which I think is great. This is not a complaint. But for me, I was like, oh no, I'm not good enough. So I think we did quite a few like takes of everything before I was like really like at a point where I was like, this is going to have to be how it is. There's nothing I can do. This is going to be how it is. Because what am I supposed to do? I can't do it any better than this. And I don't want to cut it up line by line. I could. Again, there's no shame in doing that. But just personally, I don't like to do it that way. Because for me, it feels disingenuous. Like, I feel like I'm not really singing the song at that point. And I feel like I'm not really showing off my own individual skills that I might or may not have. So, again, there's no shame in people who do it that way. And there's very talented singers, incredibly talented singers who do it that way. That's just my personal, I feel like I suck if I do it that way. And that's just, again, it comes down to personal preference of the singer. So this is no shame to anyone who does do it that way. But I can't, because I'm like, no, I'm chopped. If I'm doing that, it's because I'm chopped. Because I acknowledge that it has like its benefits, but for me personally, I'm just like, no, I can't. I just can't bring myself. I don't want to be chopped, you know. Anyway, it's beside the point. Again, there's no shame in however anyone wants to record. Sorry for continuously. Just in case anyone clips this, I just need it to be very clear. There's no shame in however you do your recordings. If you like to sing, however you do them, however is most comfortable for you is the best way to do it. And however makes you happy that's the most important part. Just making sure. I will never shame other performers. And so going through it, once I got through the first chorus is when I kind of realized, shit. This is going to be a day, because now I've gotten through that. I've gotten through that part of the song. But now I have to get through the rest, and I still have another verse, a bridge, and the interlude, and then a chorus. So I'm like, oh my god, it's so over for me. And sometimes you'll have songs where you can just like copy paste the choruses. So like if you're just doing a studio version, you don't really need to like go too crazy with it, to be completely honest. You can just kind of like be like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna add additional vocals on top of this, like maybe ad-libs and stuff, so it's okay to just copy paste the one that you get that is like the perfect take, you know. And generally speaking, that's also how a lot of professional music does it. So like Sabrina Carpenter, if you listen to like Espresso, I'm 99.999% sure it is the same chorus, just copy paste at all times you hear the chorus, but they add so much in that it doesn't really affect you. But that's just how it works in the music industry. But this is not one where that is a thing. So you have to do it again. Or rather, I have to do it again every time. Because theoretically, you could steal if you're recording it line by line, or if you really did good cuts, you could take the first two lines. And I falter on the forethought, I keep running like a chicken with its head cut off. But I was like, nope, I don't like to do that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna do it all the way through. Did you ever mix up chorus lyrics? Yes, I did. So I'd have a few where I get almost all the way through, but then I kind of like stop focusing on the lyrics because I'm focusing on singing, and then I'll mess it up, and then I look at it, and then I'm like, fuck! We gotta do it again! We gotta go again! So it was an experience, and again, I just felt so disappointed in myself because I love this song so much. So in my head, I'm like, I need it to be perfect. I need it to be perfect to my standards because otherwise I don't want to release it if it's not going to be good. But I already have Fangman working so hard on the animations, and they already look so good. I can't not sing this song. I have to sing this song just to be able to release the cute animations Fangman did. Because they went so above and beyond. I can't cancel this cover now just because I suck. And then I sat with it some more, especially after the session, because I left feeling very disappointed in myself. I was like, that's not how I wanted it to sound. But then I was kind of sitting with it, and I was like, you know, BIRDBRAIN to me is about the imperfections in a lot of ways. You know, it's about feeling anxious. It's about, you know, there's tons of false starts. It's not supposed to be a perfect quote unquote song. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, I don't know how it's going to turn out because I'm going to have to wait to hear the mix, but maybe it's okay that it's that way. Maybe it's okay that it is not perfect, that it is not to my standards, because, you know, maybe it'll be okay. But I was really scared, and I talked about this in my other streams too. I was very anxious that people were gonna comment on it and be like, oh my god, Nerissa Ravencroft, you can't sing. Oh my god, I knew she couldn't sing. She's terrible. She's terrible. It's like, it's such a dumb fear because obviously I'm not only an accomplished, but I'm a very well-trained singer. But like, I always have that fear in the back of my head that people are gonna be like, oh, she can't sing. It's my favorite joke too when I go into recording sessions. I always do like a little bow and I'm like, today is the day that you learn that I can't sing. And then everybody laughs and they're like, yeah, right. And then they lock me in. But it's just my little silly thing. It's my little paranoid thing, you know. Just me being a little silly. I'm being silly. Yeah, it's the imposter syndrome. It's the imposter. So I ended up going through with it and being like, no, hopefully the mixer will be able to fix it. And at least when it's in the mix, like it'll still sound, all the things I hate about it are still gonna be there, because I didn't like how, to me, I sounded very stressed singing it. Like, even when I listen back to the vocals, like I feel like they sound very, very stressed. And they are. But it added to the charm. And so when I heard the mix, I was like, you know, wait, actually, this is okay. I was panicking over nothing because it fits the vibe of the song. So if it was any other song, this wouldn't be okay with me. And I'd be like, no, this is too much. Oh my god. But it worked. And then it was funny because when the cover released, there's so many comments on it, or there were quite a few. I don't want to say so many. Most of the comments are overwhelmingly positive, but that are like, Nerissa, I'm sorry. This isn't your song. Your vocals are too clean. You sound too good. This song, it needs you to sound a bit like this, and this, and you just do not sound like that. And that made me go, okay, are you joking? Is this a fucking joke? Are you joking? Because I think this is the most terribly stressed I've ever sounded singing a song that I have released. But apparently, I sounded too clean and too effortless. Like, I didn't know what to do with that. I kind of sat with it for a bit, and I was like, that is the weirdest thing, because I was expecting quite literally the opposite. Yeah, is that a compliment? I don't know. Like, it sounds like they're saying that I don't have range, and that I can't sing a song that is quickened and panicked because I can't sound that way, but I think I sound really panicked. I think I sound really panicked. I was really panicked while singing it. Yeah, your steaks are way too juicy. Your lobster's so buttery. Yeah, but apparently I did too good. Apparently I shouldn't have covered the song because I'm just too good at singing. They definitely, it's not that I think that they were insulting me, mind you. But it was just crazy to read, because I was like, I don't ever really think anyone's trying to insult me, and even when people do, like, what do you know? Like, who even are you? Like, you think you can insult me? I don't even know who you are. I don't know who you are. Everyone else is saying nice, all my friends are saying nice things to me. Who the hell are you? Have you ever made a cover? No? Then why are you trying to tell me how to sing? Anyways, that's beside the point. But I just thought it was funny because of the fact that I was expecting the exact opposite. I'm not saying that those people, you know, like, are invalid. Like, you know, music is subjective, art is subjective. So if they felt that way, that's totally valid. But I just thought people were gonna be like, you can't sing, your technique is shit. And then I just got, you're too good. You're too good. You shouldn't have sung this song because you're too good at singing, Nerissa Ravencroft. I'm like, okay. Sorry. Go listen to the original. You don't have to listen to mine. I'm sorry. I guess I'm too good. As I'm like sitting here stressing me like, everyone's gonna realize I can't sing. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so it was just a really, really fun time because I love the song so much, seeing it finally get released and seeing all of you also love, because I was expecting it to do okay. But again, I was like, people are probably not gonna like it very much because it doesn't sound polished at all. Like, I don't sound very good. Everything else is good about the cover, but I don't sound very good. But then everyone really liked it. So, heck yeah. Now, I want to talk a bit about filming the music video. So, I mentioned this. So, we talked about recording, and I'll go back to recording to talk about the, oh god, part. But I'm going to save that for later. For the video, I really wanted to not use stock footage. I wanted it... So, to keep in mind, I do not have a professional camera. I have my cell phone. And that was it. And I said, you know, I'm in Japan, and Japan's such a beautiful place, and it's so scenic, and Tokyo is so big. I bet I can just go around Tokyo and get a lot of really, really nice shots for the music video. And that part was a mistake because it took the longest because I don't leave my house. So, because I don't leave my house, going to get shots was very difficult because I had to go outside and go somewhere with the intention of saying, okay, there's a high chance that if I film somewhere here, then people are going to find it, which means I probably can't really come back to this place. So I can't do anywhere that I really like to go, because then I can't go back, just in case. Yeah, reasonable reaction, reasonable crash out. So not only did I have to go out and film, but then I had to pick places that I probably won't go again. Yeah, throwaway filming locations. So it means I can't just record on my way somewhere. I can't just record. I have to purposely go out somewhere strange. I have to purposely go out somewhere strange that I'm not gonna go again. So, yeah. There's only, I picked one really recognizable location, but it's because I don't go there. I don't go there. So I was like, yeah, it's okay to do here because I'm not going to come here again. It's great. It's fantastic. Yeah, that's why no Culvers. Yeah, look, Culvers would have appeared in the video. I'm sorry. If I was in the stateside, I wouldn't even care. I would fly to another state just to go to Culvers and put Culvers, like I would fly to every Culvers location and would only film at outside and inside of Culvers. I'm just saying. That's what I would have done. Why? Because I love Culvers. I love Culvers. If they ever want to sponsor me, I will be there. I love Culvers. Culvers, no one... Sorry, going on a tangent. No one loves Culvers like me. You don't understand. No one likes Culvers like I like Culvers. There will never be another... And it's not because Culvers is amazing. I think everybody loves Culvers. But it's just because my love for Culvers is so genuine and pure. No one will ever love Culvers as much as me. That's just it. That's just how it is. It is what it is. But so I was going around and I'm trying to find locations that are really good. And I picked one that people have found already and they've gone there and they've taken pictures. Technically it's two of the shots. They're right next to each other in Akihabara. Akihabara is obviously a very beloved place. It's very big. But I wanted somewhere that, like, because most of the places were going to be pretty random. I was like, okay, I want to have a place that people are gonna recognize potentially if they've been to Japan, or if they come to Japan, they might be like, wait a minute, this feels familiar. So I picked Akiba. And I mentioned this before, I don't really like going to Akiba because it's really busy. I have other places I like to go for my anime addiction. And don't get me wrong, this isn't to say I don't like Akiba. I do, I just don't like how busy it is. Which is the same reason I have issues going to Shinjuku, like station, for example. You've heard this. Exit 8 is quite literally based on Shinjuku station. And it's busy, it's crowded, it's confusing. It's a lot. So there's other places to go for anime. So I just go to other places. Yeah, Shinjuku is notorious for being a crazy station. I'm intrigued. There is no Japanese Culvers. If they ever open up a branch, you better believe, I will be there doing like the craziest adverts for it. I love Culvers. No one will ever love Culvers as much as me. I say again. But the rest of the areas, they were just pretty random. Like, I just kind of, like, went places or, like, walked around, like, a place that I'd never been before. And yeah. You should open it yourself. Guys, stop talking about Culvers. We're talking about BIRDBRAIN. Yeah, Scoopy does have JP mascot appeal. And same with, like, the little cheese curd guys. They do too. Come on. Japan would love the cheese. They just don't know it yet. Culvers, this is my official plea. Please, I just need you to open one location in Tokyo. One location in Tokyo somewhere, and I will go to it every single day. I don't care if it isn't even close to me. I will be there. Japan loves cheese, and your hamburger would fix what is wrong with Japanese hamburgers. And I need cheese curds. They don't have cheese curds in Japan. I need them. Anyway, sorry. That's never gonna happen, but I can dream. A girl can dream. Maybe if enough Japanese people find out about Culvers and like message Culvers and they're like, please, we need this in Japan. Maybe one day, but I don't think probably not. So, I went around, and I don't even remember where most of the locations were because that's how obscure they were. I didn't know where I was. I was just in places that I was never gonna go again. So I don't, like, some people were, like, going around, they're like, I found these locations. They're like, we're trying to find the place where she was screaming. We're trying to find that place, and we don't know. And I'm like, good luck, because I don't either. I have no idea. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I hope you guys can find them because I don't know. I don't know where they are. And yes, I use my phone to record everything. Some of the videos of birds, like pigeons especially, were filmed by me. But otherwise, like the raven, the crow, and the like chicken stuff. I was like, I don't know where to find chickens, like roaming in Japan. So I don't want to like pay money to go to someone's like farm or like something. I don't have any. I don't know anyone who has any chickens. So, but I found a lot of pigeons, and pigeons are quite the bird brains too. So I was like, you know, this works. This works. But yeah, so I had a really lovely time, but that took a really long time. So then we got the music video maker. Oh, and some of you did mention, yes. As you know, I went to Shirakawa-go not long ago, and I filmed a lot of video while I was there. And we ended up using it for the video because I was like, I love Shirakawa-go. I want to show off Shirakawa-go in the video too because I love Shirakawa-go. I really wish I could have gone up on the observation deck and taken a video there. That would have been the best case scenario, but it's fine. Yeah, the snowy scene with like that looked kind of That was all. Yeah. Hee hee hee. Hee 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 hee. Did you have fun during that visit? Yes. But so it was a real adventure to film all of BIRDBRAIN. From the recording to the video. It was a lot, and I enjoyed it heavily. Because it made me get out of my house. It made me have to leave my house to go and do things and like find excuses to go places I hadn't been before. And we'll probably never go again because I don't remember where they are, but it was fun. And so I liked it. Why did you want to film it yourself so much? I don't know. What's it to ya? Why not? If I just use stock footage, it's boring, isn't it? Imagine if I just used stock footage the whole time. That wouldn't have been any fun. Yeah, why not? Like, that would have just been... Yeah, the video would have been done faster, but... It would have just been boring. It would have been places I had no connection to. It would have been things that I had no knowledge of, and I would have not felt as involved. And it's my cover, so why not be involved? I also did learn, not well, but I did learn the BIRDBRAIN dance, even though I just had it animated by Fongban. But I was like, you know, I like this dance, so for fun I will learn it too. So I really went all in. I really went all in on BIRDBRAIN. It was so much fun. And then we're getting closer to the end of where I'm gonna have nothing much to talk about apart from answering some questions you asked. But now, of course, the interlude. Everyone's favorite part. Oh God! Oh, my peanuts! Ah! You're gonna maybe be surprised, but that was the easiest part for me to record. I'm really good at screaming, and granted, you shouldn't scream too much. I think my technique maybe isn't always the best, but I want to say I did 3 takes, and then it was just a matter of picking the take that I liked the best. And it was that one. Yeah. That's pretty much it. It wasn't so exciting. Like, some people are like, how did you do that? Was it a lot? No, I just did it. I like to scream. I like to do death screams. I can't do metal screams, but I like to do like voiceover, like character screams. It's one of my favorite things to do. But they're not good. Did you get coached on screaming? No. Never. I just do it. It didn't really hurt too much, but generally I do like to keep screaming at the end of sessions, just in case. Because there's always a possibility that I will scream wrong and then my voice might hurt for like a few days. I had that happen before semi-recently, but it didn't happen with BIRDBRAIN. How did you not hurt your throat with that scream though? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how I scream, but I just really like doing it. So I just do it. It really sounded like you were in pain. I was not in pain. The only thing I was in pain from was a pain of embarrassment from recording the other vocals. But this part, I was like, this was what I was looking forward to and was gonna have a lot of fun doing. Because I was like, this is it. This is the one. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be so easy. Everything here in the session today has been so stressful. I'm not satisfied with it. But this is gonna be perfect. So it makes me happy a bit because that's the part a lot of you seem to really, really like. And that's the part that I was like, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. Because this was perfect. This was perfect. And oh my god, is it MIDI Junkie? They made a funny little remix. I retweeted it. So if you go to X, I retweeted it, and it's hidden. They also did a YouTube link. Let me link the YouTube link. I need everyone to hear this because it's just... I feel like this is... Do you guys remember Shmoyoho? Shmoyoho is like a... Shmoyoho is like that old internet person who they would like take like audio, like talking audio, and then they'd like make it into a song. One of my dreams, I was like, I wanna get Shmoyoho'd once and have just something that I said turned into like a little song. And I know this is like a remix and stuff, right? But I was like, oh my god! Oh my god! Like, Meaty Junkie just made one of my dreams come true, and I bet they don't even know! I bet they don't even know! I bet they have no idea that that's something I was really wanting someday, and they just did it! So, they're probably not here, but I just want to say thank you. I always liked your ba 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 ba, the one you made with Fuawa on the little cube. Makes me happy. I just like to look at it for fun because it's cute. But this, yeah, I was so happy. It made me happy that I released the isolated track. But if you guys want to make more, if any of you also have a similar talent and you want to make remixes with that audio with anything, I'm down. Please do. You can retweet it with the original too, and I will find it. Put it in my art tag. But that would make me very happy because this is awesome. It's only like 27 seconds. And I was like looping it. I was looping it for so long. But I love when it was a trend recently. I don't think I can mention with what, but where people were taking this like audio of this person talking and then they just put it over a ton of video game music. And I think that's a trend generally that happens every now and again when people say like dumb or funny shit. So anyway, you don't have to, but I'm politely asking that if you like doing that, please consider. Someone should remix it with steamed hams. Someone should remix it with the Sephiroth theme. Ow, 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 oh god, my penis, my penis. Anyways, I'm just saying. It's just an idea. It's just my idea. I'm just saying, I just think it would be pretty awesome if someone did that. No one's going to. But it's gonna live in my head. It's gonna live in my head forever. One Nut Angel, exactly. Or like the Kirby theme. You know? Because they used to make all of those back in the day with like Lucky Star and stuff. I love those so much. Boyo! I'm just saying. It's not gonna happen. But that's how I'll know I made it as an internet person. When like people just like are unironically making stuff like that of like my like talking moments. Someday. Someday. I gotta keep working hard. Lucky Star is a classic. I miss those days. It was simpler times, man. I love your new outfit, Nerissa senpai. I'm your senpai. Hold on a second. I'm not your senpai. I'm only Justice and Flowglow senpai. Do you work at my company? But yeah, so then, after it was all done, Kimi Oops did a fantastic job on the mix, and the video maker as well did a fantastic job. Everyone just killed it with this release, and I'm so honored I got to work with all the amazing people. So thank you to Fong Bang. I keep saying Fong Bang. It's easier for me. Fong Ban the end. Thank you for the illustrations. Thank you for all the fan art you always do as well. For not just me, but for all of Hololive. Your stuff is awesome, and it always makes me so happy to see it on the TL. Then Tranquillo, they took all of my footage and were able to find some of the stock footage for the birds and make a really, really nice, lovely video. So thank you so much for creating it and putting everything together in a way that looks so nice. And then Kimi Oops, thank you so much for your hard work on the mix. Seriously incredible. We've worked together before on Oyomeholic, and she's just such a fantastic mixer, so I knew I needed to work with her again, and this project just happened to work out, but it was my pleasure. Jamie Page, as always, you made this song. I'm so grateful, because the song means so much to me, and thank you for letting me cover it. I'm so happy that I got to cover it and for letting me use the instrumental as well. I'm so pleased because it's so perfect. I was like, I don't think I can make an instrumental that's even close to this. This level of satisfaction. So I was really glad. I'm so happy! Last but not least, before I forget, I was also able to hire a professional voice actor. Because I realized there's like vocals in the background. And I was like, okay, I need a male vocalist. So I hired a professional vocalist. I say vocalist, but voice actor. So that was really fun, getting to work with a professional voice actor and having them do like the, why did it sound like that and stuff. But they're also in Cookie Run Kingdom and Genshin Impact. So not to brag, but my cover has a professional voice actor in it. My cover has Mango Cookie and Toma in it. Yeah, everything comes back to Cookie Run Kingdom. Everything. Yeah, I could meet Keith Silverstein one day, guys. Nerissa, you are a professional voice actress. Am I? Me? Me? But yeah, so it's really fun. Thank you again for contributing your voice and helping. So it wasn't just me in the background doing so weak. Because I was like, I can't do this. It's too low. I can't do this. I need someone to do it. Who isn't me. But yeah. So it was, I was debating because I was like, I guess I could get someone in the company. I could grab like Octavio or something, but I was like, maybe a professional voice actor this time would be really nice. So I did, and because then I'm like, I get to work with someone from Cookie Run Kingdom. I can work with someone from Cookie Run. I'm so stupid. Cookie Run. I could pull a Cookie Run. And I did. I pulled a Cookie Run Kingdom. I have a professional cookie run. I have a professional cookie. I have a real cookie. There's a cookie in my cover. A cookie does he voice? He voices Mango Cookie. Mango Cookie is really strong, but they're an epic cookie. Yeah, I need to find another way. Like now I need to get like, if I can get Eternal Sugar Cookies voice actress to do something next, it's over. It's over for you guys. That's how you know I made it. That's how you know I've made it. I just keep like sprinkling in Cookie Run Kingdom into my covers. I love Cookie Run. Anyway, sorry, that's beside the point. I'm so happy with this cover. I'm so proud of it. I love how it came out. It is so awesome sauce. And I'm so grateful to you guys especially for loving it so much. It's just really, I didn't expect it. Like I was like, oh yeah, I hope they'll like it, but like I wasn't really expecting anything. But like seeing how much you guys like it and how passionate you guys are, about it so far. It just makes me so happy because, again, to me it's such a relatable song, and I even see a lot of people being like, oh, I really wanted someone from Holo to cover this, or like, oh, I haven't heard this song before but now I really love it. And being able to introduce you guys to this song that means so much to me, and have you either hear it for the first time or feel like really happy hearing someone from Hololive sing this song that probably, if you feel that way, felt, or rather meant a lot to you as well. It makes me feel proud. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of it, and I'm so glad you guys love it and are listening to it a lot. It's just awesome. There's no other way to put it. Photo Glitch, thank you very much for the Akasupa. Your cover of BIRDBRAIN was absolutely stunning. Your music and streams make every day so much more fun for me, and as an English teacher, I love learning slang like dunzo from you. Thank you for that. By the way, what's your favorite slang word? I don't know if I have a favorite slang word. Now that you've put me on the spot like this, I don't know if I can answer. What is my favorite slang word? I feel like the jailbirds would know better. What slang word do I use the most? I'm cooked. I'm chopped. I feel like those are my favorite. Because I really love being like, guys, I am so cooked. Oh my god, I'm so chopped. It's just so fun. I saw someone translated my dunzo into explaining it in Japanese, and it made me really happy because I love introducing people to dumb slang. I don't know if you guys saw, but yesterday, Fuamoko made a tweet saying, can someone draw a Fuamoko crashing out gif? I think, is what they said. And crashing out, I'm pretty sure is slang that I have taught them. And so I was like, hey, you're using crash out. And they're like, it's your fault. And I'm like, yay! I'm happy. Happy, happy, happy. I'm happy. My influence is spreading. Everyone also forgets that I am also a young demon, you know? I also know the slang terms. Just because I'm tall, just because I have a big chest, just because my voice is lower, everyone treats me like I'm a baba or something. But I too am a young girl, especially by demon standards, so you should be nicer to me. I'm in with the kids. I'm hip with the kids. I know, I'm up with the slang. I'm in with the slang, you know. How do you do, fellow kids? I'm young in my heart and in my soul. I also was 6'7"ing, but no one cared when I 6'7"ed. For some reason. No one likes my 6'7". No one likes when I 6'7". Anyways, now I suppose I've talked about pretty much everything. I don't really have any more BIRDBRAIN content for this stream, so if anyone has any specific questions about anything specific regarding BIRDBRAIN, if you send a super chat and ask said question, I will answer it. Maybe. Above $20 at least. But I feel like I've talked about everything, so there's probably not any questions. Talk about Fest, please. Oh my god, Fest! But this stream's about BIRDBRAIN! Fest was so amazing this year. Fest just... I'm so happy. I really wanted to... I really wanted to do Oyomeholic for the very first time in Japanese at Fest, because I was like, okay, this song is by Iosis or Ioshis in Japan. It's closer to how it's actually said. So I was like, okay, I need to have this song exist in Japanese and English, which is why I wrote the English lyrics as well, because I was like, most of my fans are English speaking. But for Fest, because it's a Japanese event in Japan, I really want to perform the song in the language it was written in, which is Japanese. So, I did. And it was just it's just a ball of fun. Surprisingly, very easy song for me to sing. And I was so nervous because I'm like, well, you know, it's still like most of the listeners are still listening to the Japanese or the English version, and they're probably, you know, my Western fans. So I'm really worried that in the venue, no one's gonna do any crowd cheers, because Oyomeholic actually has a lot of crowd cheers that I imagine in my head. Let me get the Romanized lyrics. I'll tell you them all. So ideally, the best case would be if during the opening, if everyone went ha with me during the ha, and then there's another part then. 抑えきれないの私のハートがクチュクチュしてるつぶらない瞳きっとな唇無邪気な笑顔 That there too? I feel like again the opening han and then the I feel like I need everyone to sing it with me. And then same with the もう止まらないの私の中の何かがズズズズキュンズズズズズキュン Or in English, boo 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 boom. I really want everyone to sing it with me. You know? Yeah, so someone translate this all later. I need a jailbird to translate this all and make a call guide. But then 溢れ出しちゃう Han! You all gotta scream all the Hans and Ans with me. And then the 恥ずかしがり屋の子猫ちゃんね隠れてないでよ顔見せてこっち It'd be great too if ねこっち were also called. Sorry, I know I'm asking for a lot. This is never gonna happen. But I just think, wouldn't it be awesome? Imagine it. All the crowds screaming really loud. And then 風通し良好ノーパンセンサー出力最大おうふふふ見つけた or I found you. It'd be really cool if the I found you was also screamed. I think that'd be awesome. I found you. 胸がキュンキュン愛は止まらないのシュキシュキ大好き Marry me だ Marry me should be screamed in my opinion. Just saying. 教会で式をあげましょう神様だって怖くない思いだって Anyways, get you お嫁はりく Chew! You guys have to chew back at me. Why won't you chew back at me? You have to chew back too when I chew at you. You have to say marry me and then you have to go chew. If you want to add some foo-foos between stuff too, that would be great. Foo-foo. Foo-foo. Marry me. Hi. 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 Zutta! Foo-foo. Chew? You know? Like that. Like generally. I skipped the timing at the end because the time is you guys aren't gonna understand what's in my head anyway. But then I feel like the next verse doesn't really have any apart from the no pan sensa. So there's like the whole talking bit and then no pan sensa, no pan, no pan, no pan. And you can keep going if you want to all the way to the come on baby if you really wanted to. Make a video guide? I can't. One of you is gonna have to do it. I don't know how to do that. But you all have to know pun. You can stop where I stop or you can keep going. It doesn't matter. But then you should do the Mitsuketa with me again. Mitsuketa or I found you. And then it's got to be the same the next chorus. Marry me, Zuto. And then you can skip the go to heaven. And then we have the bridge part, which doesn't have really any unless you guys want to come up with some. I'm not really good at crowd cheering. And then there's the end of the bridge, because the bridge is really long. You guys don't have to do anything there. But then there's the last chorus, which is going to be the marry me, and the Mohana Sanai Zuto. Zuto! There's a Zuto that happens after, and if you guys all scream that one especially. And then there's the get you oyome honiku chew. There again, you have to do the chew with me, and then you'll have to scream. I think those are all the crowd chants I imagine in my head. So someone could put them together and make a video. And make a video. You gotta put it together, okay? Yeah, chew again. I can't either. I'll leave it to you guys. But I was so happy to be able to perform Oyome Holic because that song, I worked on it for so long and hard, and I love it so much, and I really wanted to create something that, you know, was such a love letter to my community, to everyone in my community, and that just encapsulated the funny ways that I do, the funny way that I am. So I'm glad you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for 1 million views on Oyome Holic. Thank you for everyone who cheered for me live at the fest venue, for everyone who watched me on their computers too, or on your TV screens. It is my honor to be able to sing and dance for you up on the fest stage. So thank you. And it made me really happy to see that it hit 1 million because I worked so hard on it. So it makes me just glad to have all your guys' support. And speaking of, BIRDBRAIN is actually only 5k listens away from 800k. Thank you guys so much for... It was only released 10 days ago and you guys are streaming it like insanely. I really appreciate your support. As you guys know, if you keep up on Twitter, there was something quite lovely announced not long ago. Something announced from July 3rd to 4th at the Shrine Auditorium in LA. Hololive English 4th concert Serendipity. So please look forward to it. Serendipity is such a pretty word. I love it. It sounds so sleek. Don't you think? And there's still some time to prepare. It's gonna be in LA this time. We've been in New York for too many times in a row. It's time to change it up. So all you on the West Coast, now is your time. Now is your time. You gotta go. If you're a West Coast baddie, this is the concert for you. Come to Chicago next. I'm scared of Chicago. I've been there before. Chicago freaks me out. It scares me a little bit. Chicago's scary. But I'm just not a city girl. Maybe. Which part? I was by the bean. I was by the bean. We're not that bad. I'm not a city girl. So, and honestly, all cities scare me. I'm going to be completely honest. Cities just freak me out. Like in the US. I'm not scared of Tokyo, ironically. But every US city I've ever been to, I'm like, this is a scary place. I don't want to be here. I'm scared. I need to go back to the trees and the countryside. I don't know why. That's just how it is. That's just how it is for me. I'm just scared of cities. I prefer to be in nature. And Tokyo I can live with because I've been in Tokyo for such a long time now. Longer than I've ever been in any other city. So, yeah. Hehehe. That's just me though. But I feel like I'm excited because, I mean, it's connected to AX, and AX is a really big anime convention. So, being able to have some of you, hopefully, were already planning on going to AX. So now, hopefully, since your travel plans were potentially already set, you might have then the ability to maybe take some time to come and see our concert. I think that'd be awesome. It'd make me happy. So please consider it, jailbirds. Consider it. Or else. I think... Let me just quick... One moment. Un momento. Ah! Lord Joboto, thank you very much for these super... Thanks again for using my art for your thumbnail. Thank you for making this. Yeah, I loved it. I love Crocs. I love Crocs so much. They're just so fun. They're such fun shoes that are so cursed looking that I've never owned a pair of before because they're so expensive. Why would I buy Crocs? You know, this is relevant, but I used to work in childcare as a nanny, and the kids I watched were quite wealthy, and so we went and we're having a shopping day at the Crocs store, and that was my first experience with Crocs, and I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. This is terrible. This is terrible. Like, I feel like if we're talking about kind of like meme fashion shoes, there's like Crocs and Uggs. I feel like I see the appeal of Uggs. Uggs, I feel like, look like shoes you would see in anime or even games because they're like simple, but they're like also really big. But I've grown a bigger appreciation for Crocs because I found out you can put charms on Crocs, and I have to admit, I still haven't bought any, but it has made me a little more interested in them. But there are also some Ugg designs. I feel like Ugg designs can go multiple directions, you know? Anyways, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But yes, thank you again. And then Zekin, thank you for the pinky. I'm not sure if in other stages could be possible, but in Fest there was a top screen with words to sing along. You'd ask for something. So that's called VJ. I do need to ask maybe for crowd chant VJs. But I think it's also good if the audience also kind of has like a general awareness. But who knows what I'm performing at the next concert? Who knows? Who knows what I might be performing? And then someone asked, Madman6143, thank you for the super. Is there a chance we'll get BIRDBRAIN on Spotify? Unless Jamie Page contacts us and wants to post it, no. If Jamie Page wants to post it as like a special cover version, I will 100% say yes. However, we can't do that with our covers, and I would have had to have made an original instrumental, and I did not do that. Like maybe if we would have done that, we could have, but because I didn't make mine, I have put myself in a corner. I'm pretty sure that's a possibility level 0. So sorry, you're just gonna have to enjoy it on YouTube. For those of you who prefer streaming services, my apologies. Don't say please Jamie, and don't message Jamie. This is not Jamie Page's concern. It is not a problem. It is not a problem, and that is not something I am or would ask them to do. But I mean, I will say, Jamie Page, if you ever want to do like, you remember when like Kikuo did like a collaboration with like Hanaton, and they like did a like Kikuo Hana like collaboration, and she sang like all of his songs, and they released it as an album. Hit me up. Hit me up. I'd love to do that. I'd love to do that for you someday. I'd love to do that for anyone, though, honestly. If anyone ever liked me enough and they're like, you are my muse, I need you to sing all my songs, I don't know what I'd do. I'd be like, I made it. Jamie Page is watching the stream right now. No, they're not. They're not. You can't convince... You're lying to me. They're not watching this stream. They wouldn't do that. Jamie Page, they have important things to do. I believe it. Show yourself? No, don't. Don't mess with me like this. This isn't funny. This isn't funny. They're not here. Don't mess with me. Next. Me and Grams caught the cover premiere. I love the song, but he was confused about the lyrics. He has repeatedly played the song. I don't know what she says, but I like her singing. Dr. Fungus, thank you. You're gonna have to pull up the lyrics for him so he can read them at his own pace. You're gonna have to pull them up. And then Peko-chan Daisuki, thank you for the pinky. It's a bit late. His performance at Fest was amazing. Oyomeholic and 100% with Luna are wonderful. I'm really happy that I was there cheering for you in person. Thank you, and you love BIRDBRAIN. Thank you. Oh yeah, I did also add the captions for BIRDBRAIN. I did that manually, just so you guys know. I did that myself. I just went and I manually put them in, so. I like putting captions because now there's like the auto translate feature to other languages, and I just think it's probably not the most accurate, but I think it does make the song a little more accessible. Even I did that too for Oyomeholic. I added in the English, Japanese, and Korean lyrics, which the Korean lyrics are officially translated, so do enjoy them. If you speak Korean and you want to listen to Oyomeholic and know what it's saying. Hehe. And I wonder if it's so good. Yeah. I think no one else really asked questions. So good. I don't have to keep reading these. I can close it. But yeah, just so you guys know as well, semi-bad news. Not bad news, semi-bad news. I will be playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the 21st. I do plan to finish it. But, let me just double check real quick what I'm about to say. Where is it? However, as you guys know, the beautiful Iris is going to be having a birthday live. So for that reason, I am not going to stream. For what reason, I wonder? I wonder why I might not be streaming. Whoa. I'm not going to stream until after. So expect my stream sometime about like 1:30 p.m. JST-ish. I just don't want to overlap my senpai. I'm not spoiling anything. I just don't want to overlap my senpai. Because it's terrible. I did the same thing for Kuronichiwa, Crony senpai, and I was not in her live in any capacity. I just love my senpai, and I don't like to overlap, especially these big events, because concerts are so exciting. They're so much fun, and I want to watch them too. To be honest, I want to watch them too. So yeah, let's all lock in together. Let's lock in and support Iris senpai together and watch her live. But so I will start after her live is through. So that way you guys don't have to choose. Or maybe I really don't want to start that late, but I can't do it the next day. I have to do it that day. So I have no choice. Sorry for those of you who are excited to see Legend of Zelda. What time is it CST? I don't know. You will have to translate the time yourself because I have no idea. I'm so sorry. But it's 1 p.m. JST-ish. And my plan is this should be the finale. I plan to go all the way through. So this is also my reminder and my call to fan artists. I know many of you have made beautiful fan art of me as either Link and or Zelda. I'm still looking for one to use as the thumbnail for the finale. So if you made one and I missed it and I haven't used it, please ping it again in my live tag so I can have a chance to see it again. But also, if you were still considering and wanting to draw some Legend of Zelda fan art, now is a really good time because I will be looking through to try and find a good piece to use for the final thumbnail. So I would really appreciate if you were considering. I would appreciate it. All I'm saying. After we finish Legend of Zelda, I'll be deciding probably between either Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, or Super Mario Galaxy. Which Super Mario Galaxy is the only game I have not yet played in my life. I've played all the others. But I really want to go onto a Mario game. So we'll be moving on to... maybe I'll do a poll at some point. So keep your eyes open for that. Oh, another announcement. This is for specifically members, my beloved members. If you have not noticed already, I've been releasing monthly wallpapers. And the one this month was a bit late due to just some complicated... Not on the artist side, there was just an issue. But it's finally done. It is a Hanami-themed wallpaper, and it is so, so gorgeous. So if you are not already a member, please do consider becoming a member. I would love if you would consider it. As you will get access to not only members-only streams, but also membership-only wallpapers once a month. Here is the preview. So please consider becoming a Jailbird Plus. Damon, thank you very much for the gifted memberships to the community. But yeah, so this is the outline, this is the sample image. But think about it. This could be your wallpaper. So please consider picking it up. Please check it out if you're already a member, and if you haven't seen it yet, I would be very appreciative since I made it for you. Yeah, I made the post about it on both X and on my community tab for members. So go check it out. Onegai shimasu. Yeah, that's all I really have. I don't have anything else exciting. I don't have anything else going on. I love wallpaper with it. Look, you have to become a member so you can get the uncensored version. It's for members only, so you can't just have it if you're not a member. So yes. Regardless, I don't really have much else to say, I think. Fest was a blast. We finally got previews of the Nendroids that Advent has. All of Advent are getting Nendroids, and Fuwamoko's was painted and in prototype. We also got to see Promises, which, with the exception of Crony, were painted and in prototype, and that's so exciting. Be sure to be cheering for your Oshis, for your Hololive EN girls that you love, because at least for me, I know getting any figurines is like a really big dream of mine. It's something I really, really want to continue to have happen and to work towards. You know, so I hope I can get more. But right now, just the moment I saw the Nendroid, I just was so happy. I was so happy. I hope someday I can get a scale figure or 1.6 scale or a pop-up parade. That'd make me really pleased. So maybe someday. Maybe someday. Also, I do want to say, though I understand some of you are upset because maybe some people that you really wanted are missing, I also want you to consider that mayhaps for the talents who are really excited about it, when you constantly say that on posts where we're like wanting to be really happy, maybe it's a little disrespectful. Maybe if you want to complain about stuff, that's totally valid, but maybe you can keep that to private forums where you submit stuff instead of, you know, making everyone else feel bad and like they can't celebrate something they're excited for. You know what I'm saying? It's fine to be disappointed about something, you know, or like to be upset, but maybe there's better places to do that than on places where other people might be like, yay, I'm so happy, and then they're like, oh, well, maybe I can't celebrate this because everyone's just mad. Just saying. Sorry. It's not drama and there's no drama, but I just think there's better places where you can vent your frustrations that aren't in a place where it's going to make everyone feel bad. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and even in my chat right now, some of you are doing it, and I feel you. I understand where you're coming from. This is not the place or time. So, like, please work on your manners a little bit. I'm just saying. Because why when I'm talking excitedly about something, you're gonna post something that's just gonna make me feel bad? Who are you helping? I can't do anything about it. What am I gonna do? There's forums specifically for stuff like this, for smiles like a good smile. So if you want, I feel like those are the much better places to be submitting those, you know. Like, again, totally valid to be unhappy, totally valid to be disappointed. But at this point, I'm starting to get a little frustrated every time when I'm like, yay, I'm so excited. And it's like, oh, but this. I understand. I feel the same way because I really wanted to collect them too. I don't know what happened. I can't tell you what happened. Why are you bringing everyone else down with you? Why can't I be excited just because you're upset about something? Well, why can't you also be excited for me? Can't you be excited for me too? I don't know. Sorry, I don't mean to get frustrated, but it's something I'm so excited for, and you know, I'm like so pumped for, and so the fact that like every time I talk about it, I can't just be excited and have to constantly be like, oh well, I might as well just not talk about it because everyone's just gonna get upset in my chat or in my Twitter post. You know, please, again, not trying to invalidate everyone. You guys are so valid. Your upset is valid, but time and a place. Pretty please. Pretty please. Be respectful. I want to see Bandai make a Gundam model of you. Look, if Bandai ever made a Gundam model of me, I would go crazy because I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a big Gundam fan, specifically of UC timeline. Specifically of the UC timeline. And Char Aznable is my husband. I love that man. I love him so much. And so I still have to finish. I think I told you guys I got stuck on ZZ because Double Zeta is just, oh my god. It's not easy to get through. Let me just say that. It's not the easiest to get through. But I also am having a hard time because I got some spoilers for the series that comes after, and so I can't watch it. I can't see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. But yeah, I love Char Aznable. Pretty much anytime I see him in public, I have to stop and stare. I just love Char. But, I mean, all the characters are good, honestly. What about... Look, I only care about Char. Char and Amano. Okay? I need to rewatch Gundam. But I haven't built any Gunpla yet, but I do actually have some in my closet. Because, that's how getting Gunpla works, isn't it? You get a Gunpla, you put it in your closet, and you say, I'm gonna build this when I have time. And then it stays in your closet, and you're like, when I have time, when I have time. Am I calling out my fellow Gunpla people? Gunpla stream? I don't know how it works. I need to ask. But I'd like to do a Gunpla at some point. I don't know about on stream, because I feel like wearing gloves and trying to build a Gunpla does not sound like fun to me. It sounds like you're adding a slight nerf on top of something, because I've got small dainty hands. I've got small little dainty hands, and you see, if I'm wearing rubber gloves even, they're never skin tight because I've just got such small dainty hands, so there's all this extra space and they just impede me because I've got small little hands. It would work as an advantage for building kits having small hands, but not if I'm wearing oversized gloves, and I just can't ever find gloves that fit my small, tiny little baby hands. I can't help it. Gingerbread flashbacks. Anyways, it's beside the point. Yeah, look at my small, tiny hands. Don't you guys see my small baby hands? Am I not designer gloves? I'm not custom ordering gloves. Want my baby hands? Or are you making fun of my baby hands? That's so mean of you. I've just got little. I'm sorry. I need to stop. Stop being silly. But yeah. Anyway, that's beside the point. I don't really have much else to talk about today. I am just so appreciative towards you guys again for always supporting me, for supporting my music, for celebrating my wins with me, for being here and for enjoying my streams as well. I feel like I haven't gotten to just like stream like this in a while, because things have been so busy. But I also just I'm really happy just to be able to yap, just be able to talk to you guys like this. It makes me happy. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for enjoying. I am gonna go ahead and go because I just don't have anything else to talk about at the moment, to be honest. I wish I did. I'm sorry I don't, but I don't have anything else interesting to say. And so I'm going to end the stream. So here's the plan for the rest of the week before we end. I technically, aside from my Zelda stream, which again is going to be on the 21st at 1 p.m. JST. I don't have any other streams planned 100%. But that doesn't mean that there's a 0 chance I might do another stream in between that time. I'm not positive yet. And there might be a stream on Sunday JST morning as well. So keep your eyes peeled, okay? You're gonna play Poppy's Playtime? I think I said this already, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh wait! Sorry, I think there's an Advent collab on the 19th. I think there's an Advent collab on the 19th at 10 a.m. JST, so the same time this stream started. I think. Don't quote me on that. But I think so. I think I think. So look forward to that potentially. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I don't actually know. Okay, it's in other schedules, then yeah. Yeah, look forward to that. Look forward to it, okay? But anyway, I don't have anything else to say. So, let me make sure I set up the redirect properly. That's important. We have to support each other, so it's always good to find another Holo member who's streaming. Go say hello to them. So we're gonna go say hello to Koseki Bijou. It seems like she's chatting right now, but she's gonna be playing Arknights Enfield. So yeah, let's go have a lovely time with our Koseki Bibu. And I will see you all next time. Again, if you're a fan artist and you want to draw some more Legend of Zelda fan art, I would appreciate it. I'm looking for something really epic for my final stream. If you've already done fan art that hasn't been used, please put it again in my fan art tag so I can find it easily. But I will see you all next time. So in the meantime, bye for now, darlings.